What if I told you that your brain wasn't the only thing that was capable of storing and retaining memories? Would you believe me? Hey guys, I needed to come on here and interrupt real quick just to tell you that I am sorry for the crappy audio quality on this video. I didn't realize I didn't have my mic plugged in until I was here editing. So I'm super sorry about that. I'm also sorry about the visual quality as well. That I am still working on. I'm still messing around with settings. This camera's supposed to be a lot better than what it's showing, so I'm not sure if it's user error or if it just really is a crappy camera. Either way, I apologize for everything. I hope you can still enjoy this video. Now let's roll the intro. Hey everybody, my name is Megan, and first of all, welcome to my channel. Second of all, I don't know what I'm doing yet because I'm new to uploading, so this will probably make for a very interesting video. So be sure to stay here if you want to experience all the awkwardness that is me. So today's video is going to be all about the theory of cellular memory. And no, I'm not talking about cellular memory as in your cell phone. I'm talking about the theory in which that your mind isn't the only thing that's capable of storing and retaining memories, but also the organs within your body. So I try to have conversations with people about this topic all the time, but no one ever seems to know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go over it in this video so I can finally have conversations with people. And I haven't even looked on YouTube to check and see if anyone's ever even, I'm sure people have made videos on this before, but yeah, I haven't looked. So if there are already tons of videos, I'm super sorry. This topic has just always been interesting to me, and I knew that I wanted to have it as one of the first videos I ever made for my channel. Before I even dive into this topic, I just want to make it clear that I know, and you're gonna know, that there is no scientific proof or evidence that this theory actually exists and that it's actually a thing. And yeah, just sit back and listen to what I have to say about it. So I first heard about cellular memory, I was probably like 6 years old or something. I remember being in the living room and my parents were watching a show. I think they were watching well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what show they were watching. All you need to know is I was being all cute in the living room, playing with my toys, and I just vaguely remember hearing about this topic being discussed on the television. And even back then, I obviously thought it was interesting, or else I wouldn't have remembered it. But yeah, I would completely forget all about it until the year 2008. And I was around 16 years old in 2008, but the movie The Eye came out. And if you don't know what The Eye is, it is a horror movie, and it stars Jessica Alba. Basically, she gets a cornea transplant, and then weird stuff starts happening for her, and she's able to see into the supernatural world, supernatural/paranormal world. Once I had seen the movie, all the memories that I had of cellular memory prior to that started coming back to me, and then I became even more interested in the topic than I already was. It's just something that has stuck with me ever since then, and something I continue to think about today, just because it's just so cool to think about. Whoa, sorry, I'm getting tripped out. It looked like there was a face in the lens of my camera, but it's just where I'm not used to, sorry, that was my knuckle, where I'm not used to staring into a ring light, it's really messing with my vision. And yeah, I don't have good vision anyway, and I don't have my contacts in right now, so I can't see crap. So anyways, I've talked long enough about our introduction to the theory of cellular memory, so we're going to talk about two cases. And the first case we're going to talk about revolves around a woman by the name of Claire Sylvia. Now, Claire was 47 years old at the time, and that really doesn't factor into anything. I just thought maybe you're curious and you wanted to know her age. But anyway, so she was 47 years old at the time, and she was going to be receiving a heart and a lung transplant from an 18-year-old boy who had passed away in a motorcycle accident, which is very sad. So shortly after she had received the surgery, almost like immediately after, she woke up and she just started having cravings for things that she never really liked or had even had before. It was reported that she immediately wanted a beer and a burger. And she never even liked beer prior to this, so that was strange for her. And I think it said she didn't even like burgers that much, so she was just craving that really bad. And some of her other cravings were reported as green peppers, which I don't know about you, but I don't know anyone who's just like, oh my God, I just love green peppers so much, like I need it right now. I'm craving a freaking green pepper, please give me one. I don't know anyone who does that. If you do that, like, I'm sorry. Let me know in the comments below. Like, I'm not trying to offend anybody. If you crave green peppers, I'm super sorry. I've just never heard of anyone craving green peppers, but hey, it happens, I guess. So these other cravings she reported having were the green peppers, chocolate bars, specifically I think I read it was a Snickers chocolate bar, and then chicken. So as time went on, Claire began having dreams of a boy. And in this dream, well, I guess I should say young man. He wasn't really a boy. So this young man began to appear in her dreams, and he would go by the name in her dream as Tim L. Some time passes. She's still having these weird cravings. She's still seeing this man in her dream. So she decides to track down the organ donor's family. And honestly, I don't know how she did this. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have access to that type of information. I don't know if they had HIPAA laws back then. I don't remember. I did used to work in healthcare though, and I'm pretty darn sure that that is a friggin' HIPAA violation. So no clue how she ended up finding the family, but she did. And not only that, but she was like super shocked to discover that not only were the foods she was having cravings for some of his favorite foods, but his name was in fact Timothy. He frequently went by the name Tim, and his last name did in fact start with an L, and his complete last name, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but his complete last name was La Mirande. Claire eventually went on to write a book about her experiences with cellular memory, and her book was entitled A Change of Heart, a memoir. If you're interested in looking into this book, I'm going to leave it in the description box below. I'm going to leave a link to it in case you want to read the synopsis of it, although it's pretty self-explanatory what the synopsis of it is. But yeah, I'll link it down below, so if you want to purchase it, you can. And if anybody's wondering, Claire is not alive today. So our next case of cellular memory revolves around an 8-year-old girl who received a heart transplant from a 10-year-old girl. I just want to tell you guys that I don't know how true this case is, this next one that we're talking about. I don't know how true it is because every place I looked up this information at did not give me names for anybody that I'm going to mention in the story. So yeah, I don't know the validity of it, but it is sure interesting to talk about. Anyway, after this little girl received her transplant, she started having vivid nightmares of someone, specifically a man, trying to kill her. These nightmares were so detailed and so clear to her that her parents ended up taking her to a psychiatrist. And not only that, but the psychiatrist was led to believe that she was actually recounting memories of something that had happened in the past. So, come to find out, I'm not sure how they came to find this out. I'm not sure how these people tracked down the families of the organ donors. I don't know. Just trust me on this one, because everyone knows the internet is always right. I'm totally kidding. I'm being sarcastic. I'm sorry. So anyway, come to find out that the organ donor, the 10-year-old girl that we talked about, at the beginning of the story, come to find out that she actually had been murdered and her killer was never caught. Since the 8-year-old girl was able to give the police such detail about this man in her dreams, the police were actually able to find the killer and convict him of murder. And like I said prior, I know this story is super interesting and all, but I do not know how true it is because I cannot find the names of anybody in the story anywhere. And if someone else can find the names for me, please let me know. I would love to know the names of the people. Not like I have a reason to know the names. Like, I want to know if this was real or not. If she really did describe this killer in such detail that the police actually did convict him of murder. Like, I just want to know. I need closure, okay? If you found this video interesting and you'd like to see a whole nother video on it, be sure to let me know and I will gladly make another video about cellular memory. So I will finally have people to talk to about this subject. However, like I said, there has never been any scientific evidence or proof that the theory of cellular memory actually exists. I like to consider myself an open-minded individual, so I am still under the impression that these cases are more than just a coincidence, and I am led more on the side of believing that the theory of cellular memory actually exists. Anyway, what do you guys think about this theory? Do you think that it actually exists? Do you think that it's completely impossible? Or are you indifferent about it? I will create a poll and I'll put it here somewhere. I don't know these things yet. I'll put it somewhere if it'll let me. I don't even know if it'll let me, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, be sure to let me know down below what you guys feel on this subject. I would love to know other people's opinions about this, like I said, especially because I've really never gotten to talk to anybody about this before. I'm sorry, that was my knuckle cracking. Because every time I try to talk to someone about it, they have no idea what I'm talking about. So then I'm just like, all right, well, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel and I'm gonna have the subject of cellular memory on the YouTube channel. So you should subscribe and find out all about it. But that's what I tell them. I'm not even kidding. I tell them about how I've been wanting to make this video for so long, and might I add, this is the 3rd time I am filming this video, so if this one does not come out right, I freaking give up. But I don't really give up because I've literally been trying to start this channel for like 3 or 4 years now. So if you guys like this video, I would really, really, really appreciate it if you subscribed. It would bring me such joy, especially since this is my first ever video. You may even be my first ever subscriber, which would be pretty cool for you. I would always remember my first subscriber, I'm just saying. And then someday down the road, when I have a lot more subscribers, hopefully, you will still retain the title of being my first ever subscriber. So yeah, even if you don't want to subscribe, why did that sound like a song? Even if you don't want to subscribe, that is cool also. I'm just glad you decided to click on this video and come hang out with me. Also, before I go, I want to give a shout out to my little nephew Cameron. Cammy, I love you so much. My video is finally uploaded. I'll see you soon, eventually. But I told you I would get this video out here, and so I'm dedicating this very first one to you. So I specifically wanted to mention your name in it because I know it'll make you super happy. That's all I have to say about this for today. I'm gonna quit rambling now and I'm gonna let you get on with your day. Thank you so much for watching and clicking on this video. And until I see you in my next video, bye for now.